Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the global Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
White learners at Pretoria Girls High created an anti-Black WhatsApp group named No Blacks Allowed. This is a result of a failed reconciliation between blacks and white, in my opinion. Hello, my name is Renelo Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News Channel, reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Pretoria Girls High has been embroiled in another racial scandal after the school suspended a dozen of learners. The move follows a recent expose about a group of white learners who allegedly created a WhatsApp group to berate Black learners. This anti-Black WhatsApp group was created to racially discriminate and plan maybe to harm our Black learners.
Allegations of racism have resurfaced at the Pretoria High School for Girls. 12 pupils have been suspended and will face a disciplinary hearing before the end of the month. The victims had been planning a protest against ill treatment and racism at the school. Those plans sparked racial remarks in what's believed to be a whites-only WhatsApp group. The school management and principal is also being investigated. Our reporter, Hloni Tunkulu, joins us with more on this. Hloni, good morning to you. This incident, of course, the story has caused quite widespread outrage, but also conversation about the issue. Hloni, many people wanting to know what was the contents of the conversations within that WhatsApp group. Do we know more this hour, Hloni?
Yeah, generally, so there is a screenshot of one of the messages that is flying around. We have to add that we're not sure, it hasn't been verified 100% if that is from the WhatsApp group that was created by the girls from Pretoria High School for Girls, but it seems that it is one of them. And just to read what it says, so there's part of a message that says the world is more in their favor now anyways, like apartheid isn't a thing anymore. And someone responds and says, exactly, like, this really pisses me off, because how is most of everything in your favor, but you continue to complain and bring constantly apartheid or the hair thing? What more do you want? So this, we believe, is a message, or one of the messages that was in this group. And of course, that hair reference, we know, of course, in 2016, there was the protest that was led by Zuleika Patel, because, of course, she had her and she was told that she needs to tame her hair or do something different with her hair, because her hair at the time was an issue in the school. Hair policies have come up before, not just at Pretoria.
A statement released by Gauteng's Education Department said the messages in the group were peppered with racial connotations, microaggressions, and complaints about Black learners. The department said after the Tshwane South District was informed about a planned protest, officials met with the affected learners on 19 July 2024, which revealed a litany of issues. The concerns include alleged racism and bullying going unaddressed by school management or the principal, as well as alleged preferential treatment and selective application of the code of conduct, which allegedly favored white learners. This is the same Pretoria High School that came under fire in 2016 for suspending Black girls for not having straight, silky hair. Pupils at Pretoria Girls High say staff often tell them to straighten their hair and they are not allowed to have their nappy afro hairs. Black pupils told Premier of Gauteng, Panyaza Lusufi, that some staff members at the school told them they look like monkeys or they have bird nests on their head. A statement from the external of the Gauteng Department of Education said,
I decided to speak up because I felt that the conditions were unjust and I was unable to breathe in those conditions. My name is Zuleika Patel. I am an anti-racism and social justice activist. What happened at my former school at the time was that I formed part of a movement against racism that was experienced by black learners in the institution. I wrote a book titled My Coily Crowny Hair, which is about the 7-year-old Lisa Kanya, who goes on a journey to learn that her hair is more than just hair. It is power, it is beauty, and she can be anything she wants to be with her natural hair. I hope that young people will continue to be fearless and take part in activism around the causes that matter to them.
The mocking of African learners' usage of their mother tongue must also stop. Learners said that they would be bullied in class for speaking their African mother tongue language and even chased out of class. The white minority rule and legalized racism known as apartheid ended in 1994 in South Africa, but Pretoria Girls High was founded in 1902 as a multiracial school, according to its website, but was a white-only institution during the apartheid era. Today, in 2024, the school is back in the racial spotlight for having white learners who create anti-black WhatsApp group where they discuss their hatred for their fellow black learners and potentially even planning to harm them. The minister needs to investigate the school. The school governing body needs to come together with the MEC, and also the Gauteng minister needs to make sure that these white vigilantes are punished to the maximum. They need to make sure that they don't ever receive education from any school in Gauteng, since they are barbaric human beings that lack decorum. I mean, in my opinion, racism is taught at home. These kids don't nilly-willy hate black people. Their parents instill this racial hatred in them at homes. I'm going to talk about how South Africa has not moved on from the racial segregational laws of apartheid. We haven't moved on. We still have parents teaching their kids the mentality of racism behind closed doors. These kids wouldn't just wake up and say, you know what, I am just going to create a WhatsApp group that aims to, marginalize and talk bad about my fellow black learners. No, they get it from their parents. They mimic the actions of their parents. Hence, I say this government of national unity that is forced down our throat is a smokescreen sold to the citizens to mask how rotten the white people in this country truly are. This new government of national unity is an award for white mediocrity. These people are not remorseful. The white people are not remorseful. They are still instilling that hatred in their kids so that it can carry on from generation to generation. It's so that it can be a never-ending cycle. They are doing it behind closed doors. And Ramaphosa want to say that the government of national unity does not want to marginalize anyone. He wants it to be, racially inclusive. Racially inclusive with people that are not even remorseful for their actions. Today, our learners, our black learners, are being treated like crap at schools, at educational facilities that is meant to enrich their minds. Now they're going to be depressed and go in with this anger and hurt and hold a grudge. And this is going to be a going cycle. This is going to be a war. This is going to be an ongoing war. This is never going to end, guys. The principal of that school is racist. There have been reports, there have been incidences where she preferred to enforce the code of conduct on black people and leave the white people to be nilly-willy. This principal needs to be investigated. This school in general and their parents need to be investigated. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here